down, up. Okay, hey everybody, this is Waddick here. This is going to be the My Career series. If you're on the wrong series, then switch. This is our second episode. We are in the Rookie Showcase. So let's get started. Didn't change anything.
Welcome and thanks for joining us for the NBA Rookie Showcase alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. Tonight, Clark, we're going to watch some of the top young talent face off in anticipation of the NBA draft.
And because that's the case, Kevin, no shortage of GMs and front office execs here in the building. Representatives from every NBA team on hand to check this action out.
And that can obviously put a lot of pressure on these young guys. But, of course, performing when there is pressure is a big part of what they're hoping to be paid to do. So we'll get a chance here today to see who rises to the top.
A look at the Stars starting group. Bradley Beal is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then it's Thomas Robinson. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. And for the elites, Goose, he's in at point guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Waiters in at the shooting guard.
And this game for the players, an exciting moment.
That's right, Clark, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't get a lot of attention outside this gym, but for these young men, the importance of these games, absolutely enormous.
That was amazing.
Freshman Michael Kid Gilchrist, one more great prospect out of Kentucky, a tough 6'7" small forward. I love his athleticism, and his defense is terrific.
Nice, right?
The versatility he provides defensively, I think, really sets him apart.
You saw a lot of them last year, including the Final Four,
A bunch of them.
Zeller is checked in for the Stars. And GMs love what they saw from Michael Kid Gilchrist at Kentucky. All energy on the court. Clark was just talking about that, Steve. What'd you see?
Well, he's one of those guys who can change the culture of your team because of his work ethic and that energy that you talked about, Kevin. Anytime you get a guy who works and runs hard, it really drags other players along with him. And so that's why so many teams are excited about this kid.
Davis, he's covered by Leonard. Here's Goose. There's the triple. And that one's good. Goose has got 6 points.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
And Lillard kicks to Leonard. Kid Gilchrist.
Especially if they steal that pass. So they still pass you without the QS.
6 on the shot clock. Shot is off. The elites go the other way with it. Here's Barnes. Nails the runner.
You know, you look at this young man, the physical tools clearly there, length, athleticism, he's got a nice package.
You know, and so often for NBA decision makers, that's where it all starts. Some things you can teach, but those physical gifts are something you either have or you don't.
Here's Lillard. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Beal, the pass to Leonard. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Stars shooting their first free throw of the game.
See this guy play ball. Okay. Shoot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
That's not fair.
Well, I'm excited to watch Damian Lillard, the explosive rookie point guard out of Weber State. And, you know, his stock quickly rose last season as he upped his scoring to almost 25 points per game, leading the country. Scouts consider him the best point guard prospect in the draft.
Charity stripe shot, and the jumper falls for him.
He exposed a flaw in the defense. No way they're supposed to be giving him that shot.
Here's Goose. There's the block.
No, he didn't.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the basket by Lillard.
And Lillard's shooting ability, guys, will be highlighted in workouts. I mean, I think in a game like this, he'll try to make plays for others and show how he can run a team. That's been the question mark for him.
It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. The Stars trailing. Lillard dishes to Leonard. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, and you can't let them get deep position.
Yeah, you got to do your work early here, Steve, and you got to be physical with him.
Here's Goose. Fires for 3. The elites with another miss.
that should have been right in. But I was wide open. So
Beal with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Kicks to Lillard.
What was that?
He kicks to Zeller. Good on the shot.
And, you know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus a player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
Waiters off a pick from Drummond. Here's Barnes. The Elites again can't hit it.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
No.
Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. The layup missed.
And maybe a case of nerves right there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that one looked like a gimme.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Boy, excellent job that time staying on him. Airtight saran wrap defense there.
Now here's Zeller. Kid Gilchrist with it. Here's Lillard. Goose corrals the miss inside.
And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head to head.
Yeah, fortunately those days are in the past, and for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
The Elites have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And he makes the first. Some changes for the Elites. Henson's checked in for Drummond, and it's Marshall in for Goose.
Okay. Let's catch us up.
I see you.
Now here's Marshall. Here's Goose. Knocks down the three ball. Goose has got 9. Here is Lillard. The lead is 2. Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. With 4 seconds on the clock, that is good. He's got 9.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Stars leading by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back as we get set to continue with the second quarter of the Rookie Showcase.
And this game really a glimpse ahead at the exciting young players who hope to make a big splash this coming season.
Well, they're off to a nice start here, Clark, showing the gifts and talents that have made them so coveted by NBA teams.
Goose in at shooting guard. Anthony Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Elites to start this second quarter. Offensive rebound. And Zeller kicks to Rivers. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist gets a screen from Zeller. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
In a game that can affect your draft stock, bad timing to struggle like this.
Yeah, he is not helping himself, that's for sure.
The Elites making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. Lillard's checked in for the...
Probably not for my three-pointer, but it might have helped a little bit. Who's coming? Hey, guy, what's up?
The Stars trail by 3. Rivers passes to Lillard. Zeller setting the pick for Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's his first foul.
Yeah, we just heard the guy tell us.
Now Rivers.
Oh, God. No,
he feeds it to Lillard. Launches it. Gets the bucket. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Well, I tell you what, he's got a real knack for scoring the basketball.
Even against this top-level competition, he's getting his points.
Here's what the Elites have going on right now. Jones checked in for Henson, and it's Ross in for Waiters. Here's Goose, drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 11.
And he's certainly turning some heads with his play thus far.
Yeah, maybe showing he's been a little overlooked, but he's been impressive here.
Oh, God. No.
Rivers kicks to Beal. The pass to Kid Gilchrist. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Shot is blocked.
Dude, that was amazing.
Here's Rivers. And the rebound goes to the Elites.
Wait, no, don't pass. Oh, now pass it.
Here's Goose. 11 points in the game. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good. And it's a 4-point elite lead.
And he's certainly impressed with his play thus far.
Yeah, a chance here to make an impression with so many eyes on you, and he's risen to the occasion.
Beal covered by Barnes. Beal dishes to Lillard. Baseline jumper. The shot no good. Now the elites take it the other way.
And you know, Terrence Jones, a sophomore out of Kentucky, guys, is really a versatile 6'8" combination forward. He's a bit of a tweener. He's got the skills of a small forward and may not necessarily have the size of a power forward, but with a 7'2" wingspan and going about 250 pounds, he'll probably end up spending most of his time playing at the power forward position.
And Beal kicks to Zeller. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
And if I ever do any
Here's Goose. He's got 15.
I'll play on that team.
There's the bucket. Good. Goose has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yep.
And for Terrence Jones, with his skill level and his size, it would be easy to see him leap up draft boards once teams get a look at him during workouts.
Harkless is checked in for Jones. The Stars also with the sub. Leonard's checked in. Rivers passes to Kid Gilchrist. Passes it to Rivers. 6 to shoot. There's the dish to Leonard.
You look around the gym, a lot of movers and shakers in attendance.
Yeah, you sure are. And if you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
You know, and the work he's been doing on the backboards, that's something to see.
And especially against this competition. I mean, he's showing he can bang down low.
The elites leading by 6. Here is Ross. He has 7. Here's Goose. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Goose has got 20 points.
And a much better quarter for them in terms of shooting the basketball.
You know, anytime your field goal percentage as a team is up in the high 50s, you're doing a lot of stuff right. This is exactly what you'd expect from a player of his caliber.
Well, he's putting these scouts on notice. I mean, he's for real. There's no question about that. That lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they are absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
Here's Lillard, and that one's good. Lillard's got 16 points.
Well, he's smart. He's getting good shots, and he's knocking them down.
Oh, well, look at that.
Gets it to go.
Oh, my God.
They got the ball into the ideal position, and he didn't flub the finish that time, guys.
Dishes it to Rivers. And there's the feed to Kid Gilchrist. He passes to Rivers. Ring shot on the way. And Harkless pulls it down.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Here's Goose. The 3. And again, it's the elites from deep. The Stars trail by 12. Rivers kicks to Lillard. Tipped away.
Look at that. Oh.
Here's Goose. He's got 25. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Made that one on the move. Tough shot. 18 points for Lillard.
Simply a fantastic shot. Going top speed, but he still cashes in the runner.
Here's Goose. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Gets it to go. And that's now 20 points for Lillard.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered a tremendous performance.
And we finished one half of basketball. Elites lead by 9. And we'll be back right after this.
Scoring very well. Needs to come up with some blocks. I'm sorry.
And we now return to the Rookie Showcase. And plenty of scouts and GMs still in attendance for the second half.
Well, an exciting first half of basketball now in the books.
Yeah, they're really putting on a show and rising to the occasion so far.
On the floor for the Stars, Michael Kid Gilchrist out there with Thomas Robinson. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis inside. Robinson on him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, when you look at Anthony Davis, the freshman out of Kentucky, there's no question he'll be the #1 overall pick. A 6'10 power forward, led the NCAA in shot blocking with almost 5 per game.
And the first one drops. When you think about the potential impact that Anthony Davis could have on a team, Clark, I mean, it's limitless.
Yeah, it really is, because he has a presence about him defensively that can impact the NBA game right now. And his offensive game is continuing to grow. I think he's as sure a can't-miss prospect as there is in the draft and has been in the last 10 or 12 years.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And that hurts.
Yeah, big mistake there, especially when you're trailing.
The Elites leading by 11. Here's Goose. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. 6 points for Dion Waiters.
And a really poor job boxing out there, guys. A momentary lapse in concentration, I think.
Beal gets a screen from Robinson. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 6.
That's what a good solid screen will do for you. It gets you a good look at the hoop.
Here's Goose.
And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
Beal dishes to Lillard. He dishes it to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And Lillard kicks to Beal. No good on the triple. And it's the Elites' ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Goose. Rebound by the Stars. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Beal. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Goose. He's got 25. From 13 feet, it goes down. Goose has got 27. Zeller is checked in for the Stars.
Amazing. My draft stocks. That one up. I mean, I think I might be a lot of.
The Stars trail by 13.
Don't get too bad.
Feeds it to Beal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Marshall, he's checked in for Goose.
Well, at least we're still winning, right? Yep, yes we are.
And here are the Stars now.
What am I subbed in?
Here is Lillard. He's got 21. Good.
I guess we'll find out right now. Okay, and probably small.
Marshall with it. Here's Goose. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And Lillard kicks to Beal. It's rebounded by the Elites. Harkless has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He just hasn't been able to build any momentum in this game. He's got to find something out there.
Davis, the pass to Drummond. Back to Davis. Here's Goose. Shoots the 3. And it's White with the rebound. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. A great showing for him today.
Well, you know, we talked about where he's projected to go in the draft, but with performances like this, I mean, he could be on the rise.
Rebound the Stars.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Here's Goose. Off target from 3-point range.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there. Hey, he could have read a book cover to cover with all the time he was given on that three. My goodness, come on, play some D.
Yeah, could have read a book, could have played a video game, could have mowed the lawn. I mean, come on, defense, play.
Lillard, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Goose, jacks up a 3, and again it's the elites from deep.
What a half they're having from beyond the arc. It's getting ridiculous.
And there's no reason they shouldn't keep attacking from out there. I mean, they've got it going on in a big way now.
Well, it didn't take long to get those 3 points back.
Nope, an immediate answer right there. Right back at you.
From deep, the shot is off. Now the Stars take it the other way. Rivers dishes to Lillard. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Marshall, guarded closely. And it's White with the rebound.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Elites ahead, they lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
Well, Kevin, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the elites. Some lockdown defense early on is what allowed them to build their lead. I'm guessing you can expect more of the same here in the fourth to finish the game.
Thank you, Doris. And how many times, guys, do we see a run like this become the difference maker in the outcome of a game?
Well, that usually is the case, Kevin, when one team can get on a run like they did, where they just feel so dominant offensively.
The Stars making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Goose in at point guard. Harrison Barnes is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the game right now for the elites. Here's Waiters. Drains the J off the nimble drop step. Waiters got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the elites.
And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressures to that.
But for most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives.
Here's Lillard. Can't get it to go. The elites go the other way with it. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Goose. Kicks it to Barnes. He kicks it to Drummond. Backs in. Rebounded by the Stars. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Stars.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
For 3. They get it back. Drummond gets it to go. And the elites lead by 17.
And we see him get so many points that way because the effort is there constantly on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Leonard. Gets it to go.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break,
And the elites call time here.
And a big change we saw last season was an adjustment to what's known as the rip-through call. That's where a player with the ball sees the defender's arms out and kind of goes up right through the arms and draws the foul. And the league ruled that it would still be a foul, but it would be called on the ground depending on where the player was and where the defender was. But they're not going to give the benefit of the doubt as much to the shooter.
Back door, back door.
Now here's Waiters. Not a lot of room. Davis. Shot clock at 6. Launches a three, and that one's good. Goose has got 36.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Lillard. He feeds it to Beal. Over Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Elites. The rip-through rule change, Steve. Some vets who like to trick rookies might miss it, but it seems like it's the right direction.
Well, I don't think it's a great basketball play, so I think it was a smart move by the league to cut back on that play. You still call the foul, but you don't give the guy the 2 free throws. To me, it made perfect sense.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
1:27 left in the fourth. Now Lillard. There's the pass to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Leonard.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I'd look for them to look at other options on offense.
Beal can't get it to go. Here's Goose. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
That was not bad stuff. That would have killed my...
59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 31 points.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of the nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
Here's Drummond. Rises up and throws it down.
We've seen a lot of big dunks in this one.
We sure have. Those young legs definitely lend themselves to highlight reel finishes. Well, a lot of blocking shots is instinct, and you either have them or you don't. Seems to me that Drummond has them. I mean, you see the way he times that block perfectly, really coming over from the weak side in particular and protecting the basket.
Well, he just does some things on defense that can take your breath away, quite honestly. His athleticism is jaw-dropping. But he has a knack for timing things up as far as blocking shots, too.
Here's Teague, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Give me some points for that.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And I tell you what, I don't see any sign of them slowing down.
Henson, guarded by Robinson. Fires the three. They get it again. Harkless with the bucket.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Passes it to Rivers. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Dude, that was nice.
"12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Excellent find there on that inbound. Really good execution.
Actually, this video is gonna end about...
Here's Goose. From deep.
Now, okay. So I will see you guys later. This has been Waddick here. The next episode, we will figure out what team I get drafted to. So, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Go check out Team Cat 4. See some of our videos that are not up yet. Okay. So I will see you guys later on episode 3.